Alright, a little bit of a non-wrestling vid right here. I'm here to do a rant on Justin Bieber. This whole situation with and by the way, this is a requested video. Somebody requested me to do this. So, this whole situation though is just a big fucking mess. So apparently he was speeding in the road, while doing, on drugs, and he was drunk, I think, too. I heard he was on Xanax. So it's just retarded though. Everybody's freaking out. There's a petition on the White House website. You can make petitions. Anybody could create one, and if they get 100,000 signatures, the government has to address them. So this one has 234,000 signatures to get fucking Justin Bieber deported for what? Drunk driving on drugs. If everybody who did drugs and drank while driving was deported, the country's population would decrease by like 100 million. It's like just a fucking retarded petition. And I just found out yesterday that there was a petition to get Daniel Bryan into WrestleMania 30 main event. It was nearing 100,000 signatures, which means the government has to address it. And they took it down, which is fine, alright? Because it says on the government website, if there is, the petitions have to, I was reading on there, the petitions have to be, logical, and have to do with actually politics and government and shit like that. But the Justin Bieber one is just retarded. I mean, it's not logical. It's not, it's stupid. It's retarded. I was reading it, and it's like, oh, he's a bad influence to pop culture. It's like, how about fucking Lindsay Lohan and all these Miley Cyrus? So that's a big one there. I made a rant about her a couple months ago. Yeah, there's a bunch of fucking retards in the world in pop culture. But, this is just stupid. Deport somebody for fucking drunk driving? Are you fucking kidding me? And taking drugs? In my opinion, I think they should just legalize all fucking drugs. I think it's up to people's, the choice. If it doesn't affect anybody else, then you could do fucking drugs. I don't care if you do drugs. Alright? They banned alcohol back in the 1920s. And it got legalized. I think it was from 1920 to 1933 maybe. And then it didn't work. So fucking allow all fucking drugs. Alright? I know this is off the point a little bit, but just legalize all drugs. One, it makes jobs. Two, the cartels, it puts them out of business. There's not going to be any more cartels. Or at the very least, it hurts them, to a major effect. Three, it saves money. A lot of money. This war on drugs has been going on for fucking ever now. So it will save money for us. Because we're fighting it, And four, it saves lives. I think that's the biggest one. I heard 20,000 Mexicans died last year from the war on drugs. Just fucking legalize all fucking drugs, I'm not saying, people might say, oh, you're saying that because you do drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't do that shit. Alright? But drugs don't affect anybody but the user. It's up to the user's choice. Alright? It doesn't affect anybody else. Alright? Allow drugs. It's alcohol. They allow cigarettes. They allow all these bad things. But they don't allow drugs? Why? I don't get it. It's retarded. But anyway, back to fucking Justin Bieber. So he's on drugs, which I don't fucking have a big problem with. I've heard people who have done been drunk, and then people who have smoked pot, and the people say pot's better for you. It makes you less crazy than alcohol does. So yeah, but this whole Justin Bieber thing is just a big fucking mess. How I feel about Justin Bieber, I don't really like him. I don't really take an interest in his music or anything. His first song, that baby song or whatever it was called, the one that got like 1 billion views on YouTube, it was alright. I mean, it's okay, it was decent. But it's not something I'm gonna go out of my way to listen to. And all his other songs I haven't really listened to. So I'm not a big fan of his music. Him as a, kid or whatever, or as a person, do I like him? I don't have a really big opinion on him. He should get his life together though. Don't do fucking drugs. Don't fucking alcohol while driving. But if he wants to do drugs, I don't have a big problem with it as long as he doesn't fucking drive. Don't drive on that shit. Don't fucking, drive on alcohol or whatever. But I'm all for letting people do what they want. I'm pro-choice. I am pro-choice. If you don't want to wear a seatbelt, don't wear a seatbelt. Stupid law. Get rid of it. If you don't want to fucking wear a helmet while you're riding a fucking motorcycle, then don't wear a helmet. I'm pro-choice. I'm very pro-choice. As long as that choice doesn't affect anybody else, then I'm for it. All right. So, but Justin Bieber, half the video I've been talking about other shit. But Justin Bieber, he should not be deported. That's just the most fucking ridiculous statement I've heard in a while. Deport Justin Bieber? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sure half the people, right, signing this petition deserve to be deported too. If, they think Justin Bieber should be deported. This whole situation is just got out of hand. He's done drugs. He's done alcohol. Alright, it's not a big deal. Get over it. Get it out of the headlines. I've heard it. I don't need to hear it again. Justin Bieber, overexposed, hyped. He's not, shouldn't be in every fucking news line. I see him in the fucking news all the fucking time. And it's making me fucking sick. I don't want to see him. I'm subscribed to TMZ on YouTube. He's all over fucking TMZ. Get somebody else on TMZ. Enough with Justin Bieber. He's fucking annoying. He's fucking, just get him out of my life. I don't need to see him anymore. So, I don't have a big problem with Justin Bieber personally, but all this, overexposure and all this shit that's resulted from this, this alleged crimes or whatever, is drunk driving and his drug use, that's what I'm really bothered about, not the actual thing that Justin Bieber did. So, well, yeah, there you go, people.